I just about came through the computer screen recently on one of our group coaching calls. Specifically, this one's tailored towards architects that I run with my buddy Enoch Sears, who runs the Business of Architecture podcast. Go check it out, by the way. Even if you're not an architect, you will learn so much from Enoch. Just Google the Business of Architecture podcast. And one of the things I'm guilty of is not celebrating enough, either with myself, with my family, and with our team, the wins that we have. Now, we do a great job of reviewing wins. We review wins every meeting, every call, all the time. Even at the dinner table with our family, we do big wins and go around the table. And it's great conversation. But one of the things I don't do as well at is celebrating. And what made me almost come out of my chair is when I heard Ann and Torsten, who are two principal owners of a firm in South Africa that are a part of our Architects Group coaching, and they talked about what they just did when they decided to celebrate with their team after doing staff reviews. And so it gives you some insight on how they do staff reviews. It also gives you insight in how they celebrate as a team and what they've built in the program, which is on the back of 4 Steps to Business Freedom. If you have any questions about that, go to 4stepstobusinessfreedom.com, and you'll gain more insight about why Ann and Torsten are doing what they're doing and why their firm is seeing so much transformation right now. Take a listen in.
Tomorrow we're having a big celebration. It's the end of Q3. So that comes from the 12-week plan, where it's all about celebrating or like making every quarter a New Year's celebration. So we're going to have what we call a spring braai in South Africa. It's a barbecue. So I still have to marinate prawns tonight. But I think what goes with that is, so we had staff reviews, mid-year staff reviews 2 months ago. And today I made a feedback session on all the comments received. And it was quite interesting to see how a lot of the comments actually directly tie into the AFF program. And it made a lot of sense in terms of that the vision and the mission stood on top. And I think just to read it to you, it basically says needs to be clearly articulated and talked about in strategic internal project meetings, presentations, client and consultant meetings. And that's basically why we need to do the vision and the mission. And then everything else is about team communication, team culture, inspiration, team support, training and skills development, marketing, office systems, technical issues, office equipment, office space, and contractual issues. But everything ties back to the program. And it's actually the first time for me writing it that I actually had like a very clear idea, why certain things are really important. And so we had a whole hour with the team today, and it was actually really great to do that. And there was a lot of questions and answers. So tomorrow is big celebration, and then we prepare for Q4.
You heard a lot of key phrases in there: staff celebration, Q4, 12-week plans, staff reviews, very intentional. Before Ann and Torsten were part of the program, those things were not a regular part of their firm. And now they are. And not only have they made them kind of have that feeling of liberation from their chaos, but they're also becoming really preferred at a local university, which is really important for them because a lot of their new talent architecturally comes from the universities. And they've developed these incredible relationships. Well, people want to come work where there's enthusiasm, where there's opportunity, where there's excitement. And so when you build out those things like vision and mission and values, team meetings, staff reviews, org charts, job roles, 12-week plans, all the things we talk about in the 4 Steps to Business Freedom, all of a sudden it makes you so much more attractive to people who want to come be a part of your team. We hear these stories all the time. In fact, we're going through 2 of these situations right now where people from the outside are wanting to come in to businesses that are currently building these 4 steps into their business. Go check it out, 4stepstobusinessfreedom.com. Hope you enjoyed that. We love celebrating these real-time wins so that you can be exposed to them and be liberated from the chaos of working in your business. We'll see you next time right here on the Business on Purpose podcast.